Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So it's Saturday today, and the crypto market still hasn't really gained much ground. The market cap's still hovering at about 217.1 billion. So BTC, as you guys know, dropped over the last few days. This is BTC on the hourly, guys, and we saw just a bloodbath. Okay, on the 23rd, 24th, around here. Now, BTC is coming back down. It has it pierced the demand zone or the level of support and has now created a new one, hovering down here over the last several hours. And it looks to me as if it could be forming a inverse head and shoulders, which is good because that is a good sign that the trend could continue back upwards. And so, of course, there are a lot of analysts and, of course, Bitcoin proponents who do say that the fundamentals of Bitcoin are still strong. I do believe that. Nothing has really changed with Bitcoin. And unfortunately, it is just bringing the rest of the crypto space along with it. So the fact that XRP now is trading at about 24 cents, guys. All right, this was the former demand zone for XRP. It came out of that zone and now is hovering just underneath that zone. It did climb back up. Made a healthier climb back up compared to Bitcoin, so that's a good sign. Also, if you guys do have spare cash and are looking to get into an investment, a cryptocurrency investment, now is a great time. It is looking like the market is stabilizing a little bit. And as we shift our minds and focus back on real-world utility, we can see that the XRP ecosystem is growing in leaps and bounds. So this from AMB Crypto, XUMM offers seamless transactions for payer and merchant, claims XRPL Labs Wietse Wind. So leveraging XUMM, a payer can seamlessly execute a transaction with a merchant with any currency. Additionally, the merchant can receive payment in any currency according to his or her preference, reveals XRPL Labs Lead developer Wietse Wind in a recent Twitter Q&A session. So to a query, if XUMM will make use of payment pathfinding across the XRPL, offering a seamless transaction for the payer and merchant, Wind stated, exactly. Let's say I pay a web shop. The web shop wants to receive euro issued by their bank. The consumer wants to spend Bitstamp USD. This will happen in one on the ledger transaction. Or I want to pay for a beer. I spend XRP and you receive Bitstamp BTC using the XRPL DEX. Additionally, users on the XUMM platform will be able to offer pull requests in order for merchants and entities to request payments. Further explaining the process, Wind stated that offering a platform and ecosystem where beneficiaries, developers, and consumers, app users, can get together is one of the most important features of the platform. He added, we really want our platform to be the go-to platform if you want to get paid or pay. We're pretty close to the first early developer beta to test the pull mechanism. So XUMM, another company, part of the Xpring initiative to help build the XRP ecosystem, and as you can see, making leaps and bounds with smart developers at the helm like Wietse Wind. Moreover, continuing with this, Wietse Wind says XUMM will also be supporting IOUs. So essentially, he revealed that the XRPL Labs was not going to issue IOUs since it was built for the purpose for developing code. XUMM, on the other hand, will support IOUs. And so IOUs are basically tokens issued on the platform. These issued tokens are redeemable for a fungible asset like USD, gold, or crude oil. Anyone can issue IOUs, but for someone to accept payment in IOUs, they must trust that the person or the organization who issued them so that they will be able to redeem the IOU for the underlying asset. IOUs have significant leverage over digital assets. For one, IOUs are not volatile, and while theft or an error will likely lead to the loss of funds in terms of an inherently volatile digital asset, the same does not apply to IOUs. A gateway can return stolen IOUs if they have not been redeemed, according to the author Alex Carithers in a post titled Ripple, What are XRP and IOUs and how are banks using them? So guys, IOUs also supported with the XUMM system. And I realize I kept saying XUMM. I don't know, is it XUMM or XUMM? Does anybody know for sure? Mention it in the comments. Anyway, the industry keeps fostering growth, which is essentially great for Ripple and XRP in the long run. I saw this on Twitter from Ant1, that's at Ant159694954, reposted this tweet here with regards to Ripple's Marcus Treacher and how he's bashing Facebook's Libra project. So Essentially, Treacher, earlier this week, a senior member of Ripple's executive committee, Marcus Treacher, said that Facebook's Libra project is just like a walled garden, meaning it's just a closed system. And guys, we have heard this before with other cryptocurrency experiments, and I want to call them experiments because JP Morgan, when they released their stablecoin, it is essentially the exact same thing. It is used internally for their closed JP Morgan clients. And so what is the point? So Facebook's crypto project Libra has picked up massive hype, not only in the crypto world, but also outside the crypto sphere. The social media giant is positioned as a top brand in the world. And due to its popularity, Libra has automatically gained limelight too. However, in an interview with CNBC, Ripple's senior vice president for customer success, Marcus Treacher, told that Libra is nothing more than a walled garden. This reflects the critical opinion of Ripple's executive on Facebook's upcoming crypto. And even though Libra has already been so much hyped, it has also faced a lot of criticism from different financial regulators and governments. The reason is that governments are not sure about the potential consequences of Libra. Its legality and utility are still a question mark. So Facebook really wants to do something with their Libra coin. My guess is that they want to probably start within the Facebook marketplace and have people be able to transact worldwide with Facebook's Libra coin. Now, will you be able to transfer that Libra coin back to dollars? Will you be able to use it for more purposes other than Facebook? And I'm assuming this is what Marcus Treacher is pointing out, is that, you know, if you use it in the one ecosystem, that's fine, but then you have to know that that's what you're buying into. I have had people ask me, like people outside of Working Money Channel and crypto Twitter and all that, they know I'm into cryptocurrency, and they've actually asked me, should I be investing in Facebook coin? Because, you know, they automatically think Facebook's a big company, they're successful, they're, you know, starting this cryptocurrency, and, you know, is it going to go to the moon and this and that? And I'm thinking, you know, people aren't really getting it, and this is the mass public, right? We come here, we do our research, watch videos, read articles, go on Twitter, see what everybody has to say, but the majority of people don't do that. And so obviously Facebook's Libra isn't out yet. They're planning a launch for 2020, but I think people are going to be sorely disappointed when they realize that the Libra coin is essentially just a stable coin, and I personally think that it is going to be used within their marketplace, as Marcus Treacher says, you know, a walled garden. They might try to expand it in other facets of the economy, but of course the financial system is highly regulated and they have to jump through all those hurdles first. So just continuing on here, the Ripple executive Treacher added that Libra is more like a closed system based on traditional culture, just like Apple and Facebook itself. The reason for this is the way it controls its network through software and applications. He also said that unlike Libra, Ripple is not a walled garden and is a modern world technology that's set to thrive the traditional payment system. Treacher added on Libra, yes, it's a network, but it has no parameter. It connects with all of the players that want to use the technology. Ripple has already made a massive impact among the crypto world and has spread its roots across top financial institutions and banks all over the globe. The fintech firm provides solutions to the real-time problems of payment systems. So Marcus Treacher obviously differentiating what Ripple is doing from what Facebook is doing. And shots fired. I feel like a lot of these companies now in the crypto space, right, they have already had a head start and they realize how difficult it is to navigate the world of finance. And Ripple, obviously a poster child for the one company that is doing it right, okay? Going to regulators, talking to governments, making sure they are transparent every step of the way. And then Facebook just kind of waltzes in here thinking that they can just do what they want because, hey, we're Facebook, we're huge, we have the numbers, so let's rock and roll. But, you know, it just isn't going to work that way, and I think that they are going to have a lot of pushback. I don't think that they will release their cryptocurrency coin in 2020. I think they still have a lot of work to do. But anyway, this from CoinDesk, Ripple's Xpring looks to build XRP DeFi products with new acquisitions. So Ripple has made its first move towards building decentralized finance, the DeFi products based on XRP. With its acquisition of decentralized payments platforms, the Logos Network, Ripple's investment arm Xpring will add 9 New York-based engineers. Logos founder and CEO Michael Zachowski will become Xpring's head of DeFi products. Xpring did not disclose the price of the deal. Before joining Xpring, Logos was working to build a payments network inspired by the Bitcoin blockchain with a focus on a scalable, rapid network that will maintain high levels of security. And so, look at this. They were working with the Bitcoin network to begin with. Ripple comes in and through the Xpring initiative offers them some money. And of course, the Logos network was likely clamoring to seal the deal. I mean, who wouldn't want to work with Ripple? Okay, the biggest player in the game, they've got money backing them, innovation. Not only that, guys, the connections. In the crypto space, my feeling is if you can get that investment, if you can get Ripple to acknowledge you and get some money through the Xpring initiative, you can actually work on your project and get things accomplished. You can execute. So they abandoned their Bitcoin blockchain project to jump on board with Ripple, working with XRP, guys. I think that's amazing. The Logos acquires, haha, what a funny play on words here, will now help Ripple build XRP derivatives, loans, futures, and forwards, said Ethan Beard, Senior Vice President of Xpring. We're still at an early stage of figuring this out. We've made investments in DeFi companies in the past. We invested in Securitize and Dharma, but it's now an era where we're building. Part of Xpring's focus is to identify use cases outside of the company's payment network, RippleNet, to build a network of companies around XRP. So far, the company has committed $500 million to 20 companies, including both equity investments and XRP grants, like the $265 million deal brokered with content platform Coil. With the Logos acquisition, Xpring now has a team of 32 employees, having grown from a team of just 2 last May. Beard hopes the same financial institutions will take advantage of RippleNet to achieve real-time payments and real-time fiat settlements. Will be interested in XRP-based DeFi products. In particular, I'm interested in debt and lending and what that looks like, Beard said, adding, it didn't take long after the first creation of fiat for someone to go to a person who had some and say, hey, can I borrow that? Very good point. The world of finance is more complicated than you and I can even imagine. There are so many things like, this point right here, after fiat was created, it probably didn't take that long for somebody to go and want to borrow fiat. So lending, debt, interest, all these facets are still untapped in the world of cryptocurrency, and Ripple has got every corner covered. Anyways, guys, a bit of a light day today, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.